Nick Wilson from 92.3 The Fan on what Andrew Berry's moves, free agency, and during the draft might tell.
But I'll know exactly if Andrew Berry feels comfortable and feels like he's going to be able to see this thing through. I'll know 100% because he'll trade Myles Garrett within the first 7 days of the new league year, and he won't take a quarterback at 2.
Right, and again,
with a top 15 pick. We got to kind of get cute with the way we say it.
You see, and again, the hard part about this discussions is that we have no idea what ultimately is going to end up happening, but that's not the radio that we do. We can't do let's see it play out radio. So we just have to play with what we think is going to happen. And right now, it seems like they're really dug in right now, according to the messaging. They're really dug in, and that would suggest that Andrew Berry doesn't believe he's going to be here long term. And then the other, obviously, wave of emotions that we've had is the idea that now the Shedeur Sanders thing has gained a lot of traction, and that would also be something that suggests that Andrew Berry doesn't think he's here for a million years.
Yeah, I don't know that I agree with either of those. I mean, I don't think you trade, and again, I think Nick and Jonathan do a nice job, but I don't think you trade Myles Garrett because it's a $36 million cap hit. You're going to roll $50 million over, second most. I think the Niners were the most. They're rolling $50 million over, so they're not that far over the cap once the new league year hits and they find out that number. And as you said, they can get $89 million. The $36 million cap hit, if you trade him, means you have $36 million less to improve this roster. That's black and white. That's what it means.
Well, and the thing is there's probably like like the approach to look at this is it going to be easier for the Cleveland Browns to find an acceptable trade offer for Myles Garrett that they're comfortable with. And keep in mind, Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski probably, coaching and general managing, for their careers in Cleveland. Is there a trade that they can find more appealing, or with $89 million in cap space, the ability to sign whatever free agent quarterback they want, the ability to draft one of the 2 top quarterbacks in this class, whatever your feelings on, the Browns have every opportunity to do that. And they can say right now, today, if they wanted to, we will take Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders at 2. They can absolutely say that, and they will guarantee that they will get one of them. Does that maybe give Myles Garrett a change of heart when it's also followed with, yes, so we signed that veteran quarterback. We are going to draft a rookie quarterback at 2. We will now make you the highest paid defensive player in the NFL. Again, the belief for me is it's probably easier to sell that to Myles Garrett than the Browns to be in negotiations with the Buffalo Bills and say, well, all right, we'll pick 30. Maybe pick 27 next year. Where Myles thinks he wants to go is probably not a deal the Browns want to make. And you've seen people float out, oh, well, here's an offer from the Bears. Well, what makes you think the Bears are any closer to the Super Bowl than the Cleveland Browns are? But, look, at the end of the day, it's plain and simple. If Andrew Berry trades Myles Garrett, yeah, he's probably the general manager for 2025. But you might as well, go get the totes, go get the cardboard boxes, and be ready, because the day the season over, they're just going to say, all right, well, you guys, it's been swell, and, they're going to move on with the rest of their lives. You can't change the fact that Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski think and feel they can be contending every year. And this franchise, for a long, long time, there was never the possibility of, hey, we could be a contender every year. Hell, there were times that, we're not sure we could be a contender for 5 years, 10 years. But these guys believe that they can put together a contending roster each and every offseason. And I just don't think now, where the pressure is on them more than ever, they're just going to, sway away from it.